Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to create an AI automation that you can use to create thousands of dollars worth of local SEO content in just 2 minutes. So I'm going to show you the exact build out. I'm going to show you how to train the AI assistant to do the local content and provide call to actions and things that you need to convert these customers. I'm going to show you how to put the whole thing together. We're going to do live examples, real-time content, and we're going to do it all hopefully in just a few minutes. So if you want to supercharge your content, create a system that is going to literally have the ability to transform your business if you're a local SEO consultant or somebody that's creating content, then stick around and I'm going to show you how to do it all right now. So we're going to start in make.com, and this is going to be a simple automation. We're going to use Google Sheets, we're going to use ChatGPT with a custom trained assistant, and then we're going to output that to Google Docs. We have a spreadsheet up here where you're just going to put 3 pieces of content, the service you're providing, the location, and a couple of keywords. And when we do that, we're going to watch that Google Sheet, and then when a row is added, we're going to run through the automation. So the first thing we need to do is add the Google Sheet. Okay, so we're going to watch this automation here, and in here I have a sheet called local landscape content, and it's sheet 1, has headers. We're going to do 1 row at a time. Okay, and we're going to do all, so this works every time. Okay, so this is watching this sheet up here, and when a new row is added, it'll run through the automation. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to message an assistant. So what I've done is I created an assistant that will generate me local SEO content. Okay, so I have local SEO content assistant, and I'll show you how all of this works too. Basically what we want to do here is we just want to say, here is the information you need. Okay, and we're going to say the service, we're going to say the location, and keywords. Okay, now if you were just using ChatGPT, this is where you would create the prompt, so to speak, that would give it the information to give you the output that you want. But since I already created the assistant, I don't need to do that. I just say, hey, here you go. Okay, so that's that. So now we're watching. When we find a new row, it goes to here, and then the next module that we need is our Google Docs. Oops. And we are going to create a document. Okay, I'm going to name this the service, so the first column, and then local SEO content. Okay, the content is going to be the result of ChatGPT Assistant. So when these things are blinking, right, you see this blinking over here, that means that you're getting data from that module. So this is the result. Okay, we're going to my drive, and then I've got a local SEO content folder on here, and this is where it's going to create. Okay, so we're watching, we message an assistant, we go to Google Docs. Okay, so that's basically all there is to this entire flow. Very, very simple to set up. Now let's get to the complicated part, which is the assistant. So if I come over here to the assistant, I have, this is how you train. Okay, so Stevens Family Landscaping is a local landscaping company in Cumming, Georgia. We have more than 30 years combined experience. Here's what we specialize in. We handle residential and commercial customers. Okay, Stevens Family Landscaping is a local family business with strong ties to the community. The owner, Jimmy, is a former executive who gave up his career to follow his passion. He has a wife and 4 children. He loves nature and everything outside, including hiking, hunting, and fishing. So this first part is basically training the assistant on who the customer is and what the brand voice is, okay? And then this next part is where we teach it how we want the output. So you are a professional blogger with 20 years in writing specialized content in landscaping and home services niche. You will receive a project type, a location, a list of keywords to create local SEO content. This is the information that's coming from the spreadsheet. Your job is to create entire blog posts around the project type and the keyword. You should also integrate locations into the post. The post should be 1,000 to 1,500 words in length. Choose a few random cities or town within 25 miles of the location provided and blend them into the post naturally. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're saying the location's Cumming, Georgia. Choose some random cities within 25 miles. So it's going to choose different cities each time, which means all your content that you're creating for the different services you provide are going to be location centric, but different locations every time, which will help with your local SEO rankings. Okay. Find the top 10 best semantic keywords for the main keyword provided and integrate them into the post. Okay, this is going to help you rank. Find the top 10 most search phrases for the main keyword and integrate several of them into the post naturally. Do not use a single keyword more than 3 times. Okay, so this is going to avoid keyword stuffing. The randomness of the top 10 search phrases, again, is going to change up the content so it's not the same. And then we get into the important part. Okay, so use keywords efficiently, naturally, only when necessary. Use variations if possible. That helps to rank for long tail. You are used the post method for creating blogs. Problem or pain point. Start by addressing a specific problem our audience is facing. Opportunity or outcome. Present the opportunity or outcome that your readers can achieve by solving the problem. The solution. Provide step-by-step solution to the problem. This section should be in-depth and actionable. Takeaway and call to action. End with a clear takeaway or call to action. It can be a summary of the post, a motivational closing thought, or an action item for the reader. Again, randomness, so the content is not always the same, okay? You want the reader to take the next step, whether it's implementing the solution or engaging us to help them implement the solution. Provide a strong call to action. Use what you know about Stevens Family Landscaping to make these blogs personal, authentic, effective, and relatable. This should intertwine the company's personality with the blog post. You should use a friendly and helpful tone and write in the first person. Do not use headings or add extra content. List the top 10 semantic keywords and the top 10 most search keywords at the end of the blog post. So this part is in here just in case you want to know what to link to other content on your site and basically what the AI assistant is used. Okay, so you can see that I give it a specific, after I train it on who the company is, what their core values are, their branding is, all that type of stuff. I give it a specific format, and then I give it other information to make it random each time they post. Okay, so now when you go back to make.com, when a row gets added to this sheet, it'll call the assistant and it'll do exactly what I did, and it'll come here to Google Docs. Okay, so when I come here, you can see I have paver patios, Cumming, Georgia, right? So if I go to here and I click run once, it'll run through here. It finds the information, so it found the row, it found pavers, it found Cumming, right? Found all that. And now it's messaging the assistant, and the assistant is going to create a blog post, and now it's going to Google Docs. Okay, and so you can see we've got paver patios local. So this is already in here, it looks like. So maybe it did it twice, but let's just open this one. Okay, and so this is what you get. As the days grow longer and the warm Georgia sun starts to seep into our gardens, many homeowners in Cumming, Woodstock, and Alpharetta start dreaming of transforming their outdoor spaces into the perfect summer retreats. Maybe you're in the same boat, imagining a crisp sunny morning with a cup of coffee in hand, feeling the cool stones under your feet on your beautifully crafted paver patio. But then the reality hits, the uneven terrain in your backyard and the overwhelming choices of materials. You're not alone. A lot of my clients face this challenge and aren't quite sure where to start. So you can see we've got Cumming, we got Woodstock, we got Alpharetta, right? So we've got local areas, we've got Georgia, we got outdoor spaces, right? We've got cool stones, we got paver patio. You see what I'm saying? So it's already starting to pull in the random cities and the semantic keywords, okay? And this is the problem part of it, right? The uneven terrain in your backyard, overwhelming choice of materials. This is the problem that it came up with. Now we go on to the opportunity, okay? The opportunity to transform your outdoor space is at your doorstep. It's more than just laying stones. It's about creating a space that adds value to your home and enriches your everyday life. Imagine a paver walkway, another keyword, that not only guides your guests to the front door in style, but adds a touch of elegance with each carefully placed stone. Paver patios are a perfect solution, offering durability, beauty, and versatility. Yet I understand that the questions still linger for many. How much do pavers cost? Is a paver porch what I really need near me? Let's dive into this. Let's dive into solving this problem step by step, so the dreams you sketch out in your mind can become a tangible part of your home where memories are made, right? So now we're into the problem. Remember, I told them to give it step by step, right? First, understanding the terrain is essential. An optimal paver patio design considers your unique yard layout, providing level foundation that ensures longevity. At Stevens Family Landscaping, we've spent years mastering the art of grading, a crucial first step for any landscape transformation. Not only do we set the stage for your patio to withstand the test of time, but we also make sure it blends seamlessly into the natural aesthetics of your environment. Whether you're in the rolling hills of Woodstock or nestled in a cozy corner of Alpharetta, we approach each project with an understanding of the local landscape, okay? More keywords, more local city names, more semantic keywords, and then we go on to the solution. Next, the magic truly begins with your personal choice of pavers. This is where your imagination can take the reins. From rustic cobblestones that whisper stories of old English gardens to sleek modern tiles that speak of contemporary elegance, our selection process ensures that each stone is handpicked to match your personal style and the architectural soul of your home. The question of how much do pavers cost often arises here, and while the cost can vary widely based on material and design, we prioritize clear communication and transparency, ensuring you're comfortable with your investment every step of the way. Creating paths, patios, distinct paver walkways through your garden isn't just about functionality, it's about crafting experiences. Imagine your children racing along the path or on a quiet afternoon with friends enjoyed on your meticulously designed paver porch. These spaces become extensions of your home, adding a versatile venue for relaxation and social gatherings. As a family-run business deeply embedded in the Cumming community, this isn't just work to us, it's our passion, right? So this is, again, pulling from the brand, right? Jimmy, our owner, traded his executive chair for the outdoors, driven by his love of nature and his desire to build spaces that bring joy and connection. Whether you're considering an elaborate patio or a simple, elegant porch space, we approach each project with enthusiasm, attention to detail, and a personal touch that's as much about building relationship as it is about installing pavers. So you can see that this assistant that I trained is spitting out content that is pretty damn good, right? So now we should get to the call of action. Finally, let's talk about what comes next. You've now got a beautifully installed patio, so how do you maintain it? While paver patios are low maintenance, regular care, we'll keep them looking their best. We recommend checking for any movement after heavy rains and taking the time to reseal it periodically. This minor upkeep ensures your investment continues to beautify your home for years to come. Ready to take the next step and bring your outdoor vision to life? Whether you're dreaming big or starting small, reach out to us today. Whether you need advice on design, cost estimates, or just a friendly chat to explore ideas, Stevens Family Landscaping is here to turn your outdoor dreams into reality. Together, let's build something beautiful, okay? And then here's the keywords and here's the search words, okay? So that all happened in, about a minute. And that's pretty good content to put on your blog or your Google My Business page. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to take all of this content and we're going to come over here to undetectable AI and we're going to paste it, and then we're going to check for AI. Your content appears to be human. Okay, so you can see by training it the way that we did and utilizing the brand voice and the randomness, this is 100% human content. So you're never going to be penalized to Google or by Google for putting this on your blog or putting this on your Google My Business. You're going to have 100% unique content that describes your local area, that describes all your local services, that has action points, call to actions, features, benefits of your product, your brand voice, and everything in 2 minutes. Let's run through one more over here with something a little bit different. Okay, so let's say we want to do retaining walls, and we're incoming, and it's the same thing. We'll just put one keyword in. Now, obviously, you would want to do the proper keyword research. Spend the time, find out what's easy to rank for, but still has good search volume, what the money keywords are, all that type of stuff. But you don't have to. You don't have to spend a ton of time because we trained our assistant on how to do it. So let's run back here to this thing one more time, and then we'll run it once and it should find a new row. Okay, so it found a new row, retaining walls, Cumming, Georgia, retaining walls. Okay, now you can do this yourself. You can get a VA to do it. You can create an assistant to do the research for you and then put the rows into this sheet, and then if you click this button here every 15 minutes, this automation will just go and it'll look at this sheet and see if a new row has been added, and if it's been added, then it'll run through this thing, and what you'll do is you'll wake up and you'll have 30 pieces of content in your Google Docs folder, all with local SEO, right? And you're not doing anything. So that's how you can create thousands of dollars worth of content in 2 minutes just by utilizing this automation. Okay, so this one's done. So let's go over here and look and see what we've got. So it's not in here yet. Let's make sure it actually ran through the whole thing. So it did retaining walls, local content, so it should be over here. All right, so retaining walls, let's see what this one says. When dealing with landscapes that have steep slopes or irregular terrains, many homeowners and businesses encounter the problem of erosion and uneven yard spaces. These issues not only reduce the aesthetic appeal of your property, but can also lead to more significant problems like draining mishaps and structure instability. You might have noticed your garden beds washing away the soil, or your patio space starting to look more like a waterlogged site after a heavy rainstorm. For those of us in Cumming, Georgia, where we experience various weather patterns, this is a pain point worth addressing. Okay, same thing. Here is the problem. Okay, so now we should have the opportunity, right? The good news is that these common landscape issues present an exciting opportunity to enhance your property's beauty and functionality with retaining walls. Okay, and it's going to follow. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's going to follow the same process. So it's going to create a problem, it's going to create an opportunity, and then it's going to create a solution, and then it's going to do a call of action, right? It's going to tell you what all to do. And while it's doing all this, it's incorporating the Stevens family landscaping, our experience, the fact that we do outdoor environments, which are semantic keywords, landscapes, improving, right? All of the thing, family run business, how to choose materials, what do you want, concrete blocks or stone or pavers, the aesthetics, all of the things, the installation process, all of that. And then it gets down here and it has another call to action, right? And then it lists your semantic keywords: soil erosion, drainage solution, landscape design, soil stability. So all of these words should be included in this text somewhere. And then retaining wall construction, retaining wall solutions, retaining wall design, backyard retaining wall, all of these keywords are sprinkled throughout this text too. And there you go. In 2 minutes, you have an entire blog post created around retaining walls. And so what you do now is you just take this and you cut and paste it into your blog or to your Google My Business, and then you put in your H1s, your H2s, you link to the other pieces of content that you have, ideally with the semantic keywords, right? You put in your meta tags, you do all the local SEO stuff that you would normally do. But this has created the content, which would normally take you 3 or 4 hours worth of research and work to do, or paying somebody $15, $20, $30 to write these articles for you. You can have it all done. And the best part is I can come in here and I can add another module, and I can come in here and I can say, okay, where's WordPress, right? And I can do a WordPress create a post, and then I would just go in here and I would find a post, or I would hook my blog up to it, and I would post all of this content in here. And then all I have to do at that point is just go and edit the post, right? You just put the status to draft, so it doesn't publish automatically, but it's all done. It's automatic. And if I wanted to create an image, I could come in here and create another ChatGPT assistant and have DALL-E, right, create me an image that goes with this post. So I don't even have to get images now. And I could ask this assistant to format this Google Doc with my headings, with my H2s, with my H1s and H3s. I could do all of that ahead of time if I wanted to. I just wanted to show you really quickly how you can take this content and make, if you're selling content, you can make thousands of dollars just by implementing this simple design. If you're doing content for clients, then you can save yourself the time and the money of paying somebody to write the content. There's unlimited usages for these assistants. So it's more than just ChatGPT. It's more than just AI generating the content. The power comes from the automation itself. So if you like these videos and you want to see some more automations that I've created, I have a bunch of different assistants that I've done, and I'm going to start posting videos on these that you guys can take and implement into your business and really streamline things and scale things. A one-person business could be a 10-person business. You just need 10 assistants. So that's it. Please like and subscribe. If this helped you out in any way, a like's going to tell YouTube that that you're on the right page, and to show this to more people, and subscribe so you'll get updates. All right, thanks guys.